Welcome to the Business and Life Design Podcast. I'm your host, Rebecca, your business designer, and together we will design your business authentic to who you are and the life you have always dreamed could be yours. I help people who've always known they are meant for big things actually make the life they want happen with a business that transforms lives, gives them time freedom, and makes them a 6 to 7 figure income. So if you are ready to take this journey and are committed to live an extraordinary life, then welcome and let's get started. Did you know that there are 3 steps to online marketing that you have got to implement in your business if you want to see true success? Hey there, friend. Today I want to share something that is really important for you to know if you want to bring in more sales into your business. Now, when I first started out, I didn't know this simple formula. So I wanted to make sure that since I now have figured it out and it is working for me, that I share it with you too, so that you can get it in place immediately in all that you do online, because it is truly a game changer. So when it comes down to it, there are 3 steps to your online marketing that you want to have in place in order to bring in new people and get them excited to buy from you, and then convert them into a lifelong customer. Now, it is our job as entrepreneurs and the difference makers of the world to make sure that our marketing covers all 3 of the areas that I am about to share with you if you want to be super effective and impactful. Now, every single person that comes in contact with your brand goes through a series of 3 stages, okay? They go from cold to warm to hot, all right? Now, when somebody has never before heard of your brand and they're coming across you for the very first time, and then they have their very first experience with you, they are considered a cold lead, okay? Now, whether they find you through an ad, such as on Facebook or Instagram, or they hear about you from a media outlet, or a referral refers them to you, or they come across your podcast for the first time, or your blog, or your website, or they see a video of yours on YouTube, or any other way they could first come in contact with you, this is considered their first exposure to you. Now, it is very, very rare upon the first exposure that somebody would simply jump straight to buying from you. Yet, many entrepreneurs wonder why they're doing all of these things and getting themselves in front of their audience, yet nobody is actually buying. Now, the problem is not the exposure. The problem typically is that they don't have the other 2 steps in place, or they are missing one of the other 2 steps, okay? You have to have all 3 in place in your business in order to gain true traction, so that once somebody comes in contact with you, in order to take them from being what's considered a cold lead to warming them up into a warm lead, you need to start building trust with your audience, okay? Okay, so step 2 is nurture your audience, which will turn them into a warm lead. Now, you wouldn't want to buy from somebody if you didn't think that their product or program would help you, right? So why would they be any different? We have to think like our audience. What would your audience want? What would you want when you are buying a product or a program? What are you looking for before you buy? You have to think like your potential clients, okay? Start building a relationship with them before ever even asking for a sale. Start helping them so that they can clearly see that you are a person that cares about their situation and can actually help them achieve the results that they are after. Now, you don't want to do this on an individual basis with every single person, because that would just be way too overwhelming. But you want to create an automated way to nurture your audience, okay? So how do you build this relationship? Well, one of the best ways is to get their email address and go through a series of videos or run a free challenge where you're helping them obtain a specific result. And then once they achieve this result, you have built up trust with them. And when you build trust, you have warmed them up. And then now it is time to invite them to take the next step with your paid offer so that they can truly experience full transformation and truly experience the full results that they want to obtain. Because once they have been warmed up, they have already decided for themselves at this point whether or not you can help them and whether or not they are ready to buy from you. So invite them to purchase. And those that do have turned into a hot lead for your business. Now that they have purchased, it is time for the most important job of all. With your paid offer, the most important thing is to deliver on what you promised before they purchased so that they do not lose trust with you. And I would even invite you to take it a step further and give them even more than what you promised, okay? I want you to share so much value with them. You want to blow them away by bringing them the results. You want to keep your clients happy because when you take care of your clients and they see results in their life because of the work they have done with you, you bet that they'll be talking about you to others who need what you are offering. And then those others will then become cold leads that will turn to warm leads, that will turn to hot leads, and so on and so on. And then you start to snowball this 3-step cycle and grow bigger and bigger and bigger in your business. Now, our job in our business is to make sure that each of these areas are first set up in our business. And then once they are set up, our job is to continually make them better and better and better. You need to always be looking for new ways to resonate even more with your audience. And the more that you do this, the more that you will be able to convert leads through this process and turn them from cold to warm to hot. But you have to have it set up first. You have to just start with something. Start with what you know, and you will get better and better and better as you go. Because if you don't have these set up yet, you just need to start. Just first get it in place. Get this 3 steps in place in your business. You just need to begin. So go ahead and do that now. And if you have any questions at all about any of these 3 steps, let me know by sending me an email or posting in my free Facebook group. My email is rebecca@yourbusinessdesigner.com, and the link to the Facebook group can be found in the show notes. Now, if this episode has helped you out, please leave a review. I will be gifting everyone who leaves a review on this podcast free access to my online course, the Website in a Week workshop, where I will teach you how to build a successful website that will help you bring in new leads and sales every single day. Now, I wanted to do a shout out to somebody who has just left a review, to Lindsay Deneen, who left a review, and she says, I just started listening to the Business and Life Design podcast and am already blown away by Rebecca's expertise, enthusiasm, and practical application of best practices in marketing, branding, website building, and lifestyle design. After listening to the first episode, I felt empowered and able to truly and realistically earn my first 6 figures for my business this year. Rebecca speaks with authority, sincerity, and confidence. This is definitely the business podcast you need in your life. Thank you so much, Lindsay. You are so amazing. amazing. And I'm so glad that you found this podcast helpful. So Lindsay, if you would, go ahead and send me an email to claim free access to the Website in a Week workshop, and I will get you all set up. All I need is your email address, and I will add you to this course. Now, guys, I truly appreciate every single review because it helps me get this message out even further and help more people thrive with their online business. So I hope that this episode has served you today, and I will see your review and I can get you access to the Website in a Week workshop for free. All right, I will see you in the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, take a moment right now and leave a rating or share with just one person who you know needs to hear it. This one thing that you do today will help spread this message of freedom in the world and release people from being stuck in their business and their life. Every action you do matters. So do your one action today to help cause that ripple effect of good in the world. Lastly, I wanted to let you know that I open my calendar each week to 2 new conversations where I coach 2 people for free as my way of giving back. You can apply for one of these complimentary business design breakthrough sessions by clicking on the link in the show notes or heading directly to my website at yourbusinessdesigner.com/apply. If you are selected for one of the 2 sessions I do each week, we'll get on a call together, look over your business, whether you've been in business for a while or you are brand new. We'll look at your business and then visualize where you want to go. Then uncover what is standing in your way and create an action plan for you to move forward to create the business and extraordinary life that you want. So go ahead and take action now because life is short and your dreams are worth it. I'll talk to you soon.